الله.
الصلاة والسلام عليك يا رسول الله.
الصلاة والسلام عليك يا حبيب الله.
الصلاة والسلام عليك يا حبيب الله.
الصلاة والسلام عليك يا نبي الله.
الصلاة والسلام عليك يا نبي الله.
وعلى آلك
وعلى آلك
وأصحابك
وأصحابك
يا نور الله.
يا نور الله.
صلى الله تعالى
صلى الله تعالى
عليك وسلم.
عليك وسلم.
بسم الله
بسم الله
دخلت
دخلت
ونويت
ونويت
سنة
سنة
الاعتكاف.
الاعتكاف.
Let's recap the Durood Sharif. Subhanallah. Okay, you've been practicing في أول كلامنا في أوسط كلامنا في آخر كلامنا. We're able to do it. Try.
اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد في أول كلامنا. اللهم سيدنا اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد في أوسط كلامنا. اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد في آخر كلامنا.
ما شاء الله. What is the benefit of this Durood Sharif? Yes?
If you pray at morning and if you pray at evening, then it's like praying worship 24 hours.
Subhanallah, mashallah. Okay, another dua. To protect 5 things. The thing is, you memorize it, but you don't practice at home. You forget. Yes, go on. MashaAllah. Subhanallah. Bismillah ala dini, Bismillah ala nafsi, wa wulli, wa ahli, wa mali. What is the benefit of this? Yes.
It protects your faith, your
Life.
your children, your family, and your wealth.
MashaAllah. He was translating in his head. Subhanallah, that's very good. Okay, protects your life, protects your children's life, your family's life, your wealth, but most importantly, it protects your religion, Iman. And there was another wazifa, a prayer, in Italy, which you pray after every first namaz by placing your right hand on the forehead and your left hand on the heart. And what do you read? Yes? How many times? And how do you pray it? Yes, so placing your right hand on the forehead and your left hand on the heart, you read Ya Qawiyyu Ya Hafidhu in one breath, and this will do what? What is the benefit of this? Yes, at the back? Why don't we all come join us? MashaAllah, go on. So it becomes part of the group, inshallah. Yes, so you protect your mind, your intelligence, your memory, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will protect your heart, inshallah. Now, inshallah, today another small wazifa. Most of you might have said, don't add al-Kursi. Yes, Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayy al-qayyum. Yes, that one. That is Ayatul Kursi. Very special, very blessed, very powerful verse of the Quran. Sayyidina Ali radiallahu ta'ala narrates from the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, whoever recites Ayatul Kursi after every namaz, every prayer, then there shall be no barrier between the person and Jannah except death. I.e., the only thing that will stop him from going Jannah is dying. If he dies, he goes straight to Jannah. Yes? So you pray this after every namaz, after every first namaz, or even after the actual sunnahs and nafal. Anytime after every prayer, you make this habit of praying Ayatul Kursi after every namaz. It protects you, and most important, inshallah, you will go straight into Jannah. Inshallah. Will you do this? Say inshallah. Okay, I would like to share with you few facts from this kitab. He says here, Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam, Prophet of Allah, he was crowned a king at the age of 13. Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam became a king at the age of 13. Yes. And do you know Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam, he could hear, he could understand the languages of all the animals, birds, animals, insects, fish, even the ant that spoke many miles away. Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam could hear the animals speak. So he says here, Prophet Sulaiman alayhi salam heard the words of the ant, which was 3 miles away. Now imagine if I was to place an ant into your ear, do you think you're going to hear the ant? Okay, try your best. If you speak, you might be speaking, okay, but not loud enough. But Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam could hear. This is the Prophet of Allah, how was given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salam with his army was walking, and he heard وَقَالَتِ النَّمْلَةِ, the queen ant, saying to all of the ants, go back to your houses because the army of Sulaiman Islam is coming. Okay, and they might trample over you and they might kill you. Yes. So the Sulaiman Islam heard the words of the ant 3 miles away. فَتَبَسَّمَ ضَاحِكًا مِنْ قَوْلِهَا. So Sulaiman Islam began to smile, okay, when he heard the speech of this queen ant. So this was Sulaiman alayhi salam. And last one more fact. There were 4,000 prophets alayhi salam who came in a period between Hazrat Musa alayhi salam and Hazrat Isa alayhi salam. From the time of Isa alayhi salam, Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, Hazrat Musa alayhi salam, Hazrat Isa alayhi salam, Moses and Jesus alayhi salam, there were approximately another 4,000 prophets. They came to propagate deen. But one thing to remember, there were no prophets from Isa alayhi salam until our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. For a gap of how many years? There were no prophets that were sent by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from the period of Hazrat Isa alayhi salam and our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Inshallah. Okay, a very beautiful story today. Again, it's to do with water. Yes. As a Yunus alayhi salam, we covered Yunus alayhi salam before. That was the first story of Yunus alayhi salam. Prophet Nuh Alayhi salam, which other prophets? Talk about sea, the Red Sea, water, splitting into path. Yes, Musa Alayhi salam. Anyway, there's no Musa Alayhi salam today. As we heard before, today is going to be a very beautiful story of Hazrat Nuh Alayhi salam. Hazrat Nuh Alayhi salam. Now Hazrat Nuh, the word Nuh is a word that means to cry a lot. Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam would cry a lot in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and therefore his name was given Nuh. Now remember, last week we finished the story of Hazrat Adam alayhi salam. Now Hazrat Adam alayhi salam, when he left this world, his children and his grandchildren lived, and they again had children, and they began to move away from and live in the other parts of the world. after many years, came Hazrat Nuh Alayhi Salam. Now, Hazrat Nuh Alayhi Salam was the first prophet that was sent to disbelievers. Other prophets before him, they were sent to believers. Hazrat Adam, Hazrat Shif Alayhi Salam, Hazrat Idris Alayhi Salam. But Hazrat Nuh Alayhi Salam is the first prophet who was sent to have a mission to guide the disbelievers and bring them back to Islam, to worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now the question is, how come these people began to disbelieve in Allah? The scholars have mentioned that after Hazrat Adam alayhi salam, many years later, there were great awliya, great pious people. They used to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for many years. And now what happened? They passed away, they died. So the people of that village, of that area, of that town, the city, they said, do you know, let's carve a statue. Make a statue similar to the image to remind us about their piety, about their greatness. Okay, so the people got together, okay, they made a statue that resembled this great awliya. But later on, after years, their children began to touch it. Oh, this is an image of a wali, of a saint of Allah, let's touch for blessings. Okay, and then their children began to do what? Began to prostrate. Seek blessings from these idols now, they become idols, from statues to idols. And this is the point when Nuh Alayhi Salam came and wanted to guide his people towards the true religion of only worshipping and prostrating to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yes? So this is how Shaitan began to misguide people. And that is why our scholars say, that is why do not have, we mentioned this yesterday in our Q&A session. Okay, not to have images in the house, especially at a time when you are praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you should not have any images, because it resembles, okay, other worshippers, that they have images of the scholars, of the saints, and then we're going to prostrate and na'udhu billah, committing shirk, which is one of the greatest evil a person can commit, because you come out of the folds of Islam. Anyway, talking about Nuh Alayhi Salam. So this is the story of Prophet Nuh Alayhi Salam. He Alayhi Salam lived long before our generation and our grandfathers and his grandfather many years ago, in a land far away from here, in the Middle East, in Syria, some say. Beyond the highest mountain lived Prophet Nuh Alayhi Salam. Prophet Nuh Alayhi Salam loved Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala very much. He Alayhi Salam talked about the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to his family and friends and the people around him. Now the ulama, the scholars have mentioned at the age of 40, like our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded Nuh alayhi salam to go to his people and call people towards Islam, towards believing in Allah, to leave idol worship. Hazrat Nuh alayhi salam told his people, "O people, I am a messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Lord of the universe. Why do you worship idols you have made from stones and wood?" Imagine these people are so ignorant. They go to a mountain, get a huge rock, they carve it into an idol, they take it home and start worshipping this stone. So they build their own gods, and then used to worship them. Astaghfirullah. These idols do not benefit you and do not cause you any harm. Yes? No nafa', no dar. Won't benefit you or harm you. What's the point? Prophet Nuh Alayhi would say, Allah loves you and you should believe in Him and worship Him alone. There's only one creator who has created everything. He is the sole creator. Why do you worship the things which you have created? Why don't you worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who has created you, your forefathers and the entire universe? Help and love each other. Again, same thing. Loving Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, looking after each other. This was the message of all the prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Thank one and all and trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, said Nuh Alayhi Salam. The sum of the people of Prophet Nuh Alayhi Salam believe in him and trust in him. We believe there is no God but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Very few. However, most of them, they did not believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No matter how hard he tried, they would not listen to him. And do you know, let me tell you, Hazrat Nuh Alayhi Salam lived for approximately 1,050 years. And he propagated and called people towards Islam for how many years? At the age of 40, he was commanded to call people towards Islam. So for 950 years, 950 years, he would go to each and every single person alive at that time and call them towards Islam. Come to Islam. Come and believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Leave this false religion of yours and forefathers. Okay. Call them towards Islam. 950 years, imagine that. 950 years. Calling people towards Islam. And yet, only a handful of people accepted Islam. Do you know how many people accept Islam? Approximately 72. 72 men and women together believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Out of 4 sons, even from his 4 sons, 3 were believers, 1 was a disbeliever. And from his wives, all of them except one wife, she disbelieved in Nuh Alayhi Salam. Yes? Because guidance is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You can try your best. But if it's not written for him, he will not accept Islam. He will not believe. But you have to try. He didn't give up after 100 years, 200 years, 500 years, 70 years, 800 years. He didn't give up. He called people towards Islam, towards believing in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Firstly, he will call people in a gathering, like we're here doing now. O people, believe in Allah. Leave idol worshipping. These idols will not benefit you, will not cause you any harm. What is the point of worshipping these idols? But then they began to mock him, ridicule him. Yes? And then he went to each and every individual person, went to invite them. You know, Abdullah, whatever the name is. Okay? Abdul Khaliq. You need to believe in Allah. We should leave idol worshipping. There's no point. Yes? This is da'wah. Okay, which we have forgotten, which have been neglected. But the Prophets ﷺ, they have a mission to carry out, and that is to call people towards monotheism, only worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And do you know, these individuals, they began to ridicule him. So as the Prophet Nuh Alayhi tried over and over and over again to call them towards worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. To get them to believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He prayed to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala beautifully with his heart, sincerely, humbly. He prayed to Allah, oh Allah, guide these people. Oh Allah, show them the lightness of the light of Iman, of Islam. Fill the heart with your love, with your divine love. But then what happened? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answered Nuh Alayhi Salam's dua and his prayers and said to him, O Nuh Alayhi Salam, do not be sad. 950 long years, many years. We will save you and the believers. The wrongdoers will be drowned. Build an enormous ark. After 950 years, Hazrat Nuh Alayhi Salam knew, Ya Allah, you know, those who will believe, they're going to believe. Those who will disbelieve, they're going to remain disbelievers. Okay? I do not want the disbelievers cause any harm to the believers. Ya Allah, destroy these people. They're not going to believe. Rather, they're going to create more havoc on earth. And do you know when Nuh Alayhi Salam go to invite people, they will place their fingers in their ears. Okay? Sometimes they will cover their faces with a cloth and the eyes. We don't want to see as a Nuh Alayhi Salam. And the story goes that the people of the community would tell the children and grandchildren that don't listen to this person, Nuh Alayhi Salam. Yes, once the story goes that once there's a grandfather carrying his grandson, age of 4 or 5. With walking stick in his hand, he's carrying or walking with his grandchild. When the grandfather said to the grandchild, do you know, don't listen to this person. He's teaching you wrong things. Yes? Stick to my religion. Do not accept him and his religion. And the grandchild, he said, oh grandfather, give me permission, give me a stick. Na'udhu billah. This 5-year-old child, grandson, went to Hazrat Nuh Alayhi Salam and began to beat Hazrat Nuh Alayhi Salam to such an extent he began to bleed from his head. But still, he did not stop calling people towards Islam. Nowadays, if someone says anything to you, oh, forget it. What's the point? Yeah? What's the point of doing religious work if people do not appreciate our work? No. You only don't do it for the sake of Allah. So don't do anything for the sake of people. Only do it for the sake of Allah. Allah is watching. Allah will reward you. Allah will appreciate your efforts. If people believe or disbelieve, it doesn't really concern you. You do what you need to do. Call people to Islam. Yes? And they will cover their faces. Imagine they're walking and call people to Islam, people cover their faces. Oh, we feel disgusted even looking at your face. Okay, they will say, you are dalal, you are misguidance, you are al-Kadhibin, you are from the liars. Okay? Ridicule him. But then there was a moment as Nuh Alayhi Salam said, Ya Allah, okay, if it's not written for these people to accept Islam, if they're going to remain disbelievers, Ya Allah, destroy them and protect these believers. At least protect these believers and their children. And this will happen. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala answered his dua. And Jibreel alayhi salam came with a message. O Nuh, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has answered your dua. Now you have a task of building and erecting a very big ark, a ship, a boat. Now what happened? Hazrat Nuh Alayhi Salam, by the command of Allah, by the guidance of Jibreel Alayhi Salam, they started to work on the building the ark straight away for days and months. Ulama, they mentioned it took him 2 years. How many years? 2 years to build this beautiful ark. They worked and worked. At times they were very, very tired, but they carried on working and building the ark. And do you know the ulama have mentioned that the ark was 400 feet long, 30 feet tall, and 50 feet wide. And it had 3 floors. How many floors? 3. How tall was it? How long was it? 4 how wide was it? 50. And how tall was it? 30. And how many floors? 30 floors. So remember this. And that's 1, 2, 3 stories high. What's the ark? Alhamdulillah. Our praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the ark was built. Count the decks. 1, 2, 3. Here's the enormous ark you see. It was worth the effort, was it not? Now it's time to gather everyone on board the ark. Hazrat Nuh Alayhi Salam waited for the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, Hazrat Nuh Alayhi Salam was in a land, dry land. He built this huge ark, never seen before. The people came and began to laugh. We knew you're crazy. Okay? Who would build an ark 1,000 miles away from sea? In dry land. They would laugh at him, mock at him. Or do you think the wind is going to take away your ark to the sea? Do you think the sea is going to come here? He didn't say anything. He didn't retaliate. He just carried on working and working and working. Day and night. Laylan wa nahara. As in Quran Sharif. Okay? And the people helped. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to Nuh Alayhi Salam, I'm going to give you a sign. And the sign is, one day in your kitchen, from one of the pots, okay, water will gush out. This is a sign now that you need to take your people and animals in pairs and board the ark, because the flood is going to come and everyone is going to be drowned. And this is what happened. Once Hazrat Nuh Alayhi Salam woke up, he was worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when he saw the water was gushing out one of the pans, one of the pots. So he quickly went to the people, to the believers, mu'mineen. He said, come, board the ark. He got 3 of his sons. Okay, he left one of them. And all of his wives, except for one. They were not believers. Yes. And then Nuh Alayhi Salam, he called out to the believers and said, animals shall come with us too. Let us not leave anyone behind. They gathered on the ark in pairs, sheep, rhinoceros, giraffes, elephants, lions, birds, reptiles, ants, all these insects. Now there were 3 floors. The bottom one was for the insects and the wild animals, the predators. The second one was for cows and sheep. Yeah. And the last one was for Hazrat Nuh Alayhi Salam and for other humans, other believers. And this is how they boarded the ship, the ark. Even 2 elephants got on the ark. First the front feet, then the back ones. It was so hard to get the huge elephants on board. Imagine pushing them in. Some of the animals came from far away. They flew, some of the animals, birds, they flew to Nuh Alayhi Salam. Please take us on the ark. They all said. Prophet Nuh Alayhi Salam said, of course you may. And then what happened? When they had all boarded the ship, a strong wind came and a dark grey clouds covered the sky. It began to rain. It rained and rained and rained. The huge ark began to float. Yes. So water came out from the ground, from every single crack of earth, from the mountains. Okay? Water used to gush out and began to rain. Water from the bottom, water from the top. Yes? The water rose so high, even higher than the mountains' tops. Prophet Nuh Alayhi kept praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not scared even for a moment. He knew Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will protect the people. Now what happened next? We'll carry on tomorrow. Will you come tomorrow? Yes? Because there's a few things I want to mention. What happens on the ark, and there's beautiful stories around Hazrat Nuh Alayhi Salam, and he comes out of the ark, but it's going to be long, so I don't want to tire you. Inshallah today this will be enough. Yes? Pray after me. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Maulana Muhammadin fi awwali kalamina. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Maulana Muhammadin fi أوسط كلامنا. اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد في آخر كلامنا. بسم الله على ديني، بسم الله على نفسي وولدي وأهلي ومالي. اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد معدن الجود والكرم وآله وصحبه وبارك وسلم. رضى الله عنا سيدنا ومولانا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وأهله. اللهم ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. ربنا تقبل منا إنك أنت السميع العليم وتب علينا إنك أنت التواب الرحيم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل على سيدنا ومولانا محمد معدن الجود والكرم وآله وصحبه وبارك وسلم. بفضل سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين.